So first, to perform this Reiki healing on my daughter, I started with her hand. I'm going to take the energy from her handprint and I'm going to go into a meditation. I have an incense burning. So I go into a meditation and I take the energy from her hand and I pull from spirit the things that she needs to receive a healing. So this painting is based on what her energy field, what her spirit communicated to me that she needed or that she needed to be. So stick around through the whole process, because as I paint for her, I get downloads from spirit on things that can help her on her journey. And this piece of art will hang on her wall and it will release continual energy of healing in her bedroom and, just throughout her life. So if you've never heard of Reiki healing through art, let me introduce it to you today, and you can watch the whole process and look at the beautiful ending. And no two pieces of art are the same because they are unique to the individual that I perform the Reiki healing on. If you are interested in receiving a Reiki healing from me, you can reach out to me on my website, which is www.healthygirl.me. Again, that's www.healthygirl.me. You can reach out to me there. I will send you a canvas, and you can use any body part. Your hand, your fist, your elbow, your lips. That would be interesting. And I could perform a Reiki healing art piece for you. And, with positive affirmations and things like that. If you have never had a Reiki healing performed on you, you need to have it done. So if you've got work done on your physical body, like a tummy tuck, a butt lift, or lip injection, or even a simple facial or massage, a Reiki healing is a spiritual massage. It is a spiritual tummy tuck. Tightens everything up and just helps you get back on track. I put real spirit energy healing into my paintings. You don't see the crystals on you don't see the crystals on camera, but I have my energy healing crystals nearby. I have the incense burning. I am in a state of meditation, and because your body makes contact with the canvas, I'm able to pull energy of healing that you need into your piece of art. That's what makes it unique to you. It is a divine message from spirit to you. So I am just here receiving, even down to the colors, are messages from spirit. Colors talks about different things and representative of different chakras, representative of different energies. Like I'll say, for example, the color blue is really good for throat chakra balancing. My daughter has a problem with communication when she goes to school, has a little issue finding her voice. And so one of the things Spirit told me to do was blue for throat chakra. Purple represents royalty. It's priestly, it's royal. It makes you feel high class. And so that's one of the things, colors that Spirit told me to use. And then, of course, I chose a pink hand for her because the color pink deals with heart chakra energy and releasing love. And when I meditate, the color of love for me is pink. So I use pink when I'm trying to work on the heart chakra. I know that there's other colors, but for me, when I work with people who need a heart chakra healing or people who are battling depression, I use pink. And there was an opening in her handprint and Spirit led me to draw a heart there, so that she can release love and also receive love. So that's what Reiki healing through art is. If you're interested, my website is www.healthygirl.me. You can text me and I will get back to you. Now, I made a piece the other day for myself. It says, I don't chase, I attract. What is meant for me comes to me. My daughter liked that so much that I decided, you know what, and let me do one for you. Her and my sons fought over that piece of art. So I'm going to make one for my son. I think I'm going to do his footprint. I might do one for myself, which is my lips. I might kiss the canvas and then do art around it. And that is for, speaking. One of the things about Reiki healing is that a lot of people are just used to one type of healing or going to church. But art is a very healing thing that you can do for people because it pulls energy from that person. And art is beauty. There's beauty in art. And this piece is connected to the person. And it's very important to be in a meditative state. It's very important to be tuned in to the person's energy and let spirit guide you. So this is not like art that like a person goes to school to do. This is spirit-led art. This is you following spirit as you meditate with the crystals nearby and the incense burning. And you are literally taking 30 minutes working with this person's energy, or however long the painting takes to do. That's how long you are working and focusing and putting positive energy into this person's energy field. With my daughter's painting, you'll see in the end, spirit also, when I finished or when I thought I was finished, spirit let the art dry, and then spirit spoke to me again, and I went back and I put some affirmations in this art piece. So that's why you don't see the affirmations being painted on the actual painting while I was filming, because when I was done, or when I thought I was done, spirit spoke to me again and was like, no, now I want you to put affirmations on there so that every time she look at the art piece, or anybody looks at the art piece and they read it, they will unconsciously, when you read things, you unconsciously say them. And when you say something positive, you pull it into your energy field. And so I went back and I obeyed spirit and put the affirmations in there for her, and she actually loved the art. It is on the it's on the canvas holder. I forgot the name, the easel. It's on the easel drying now overnight, and it will be going on her wall in the morning. So it's time for us to get into the arts. It's time for us to get into things that raise our vibration. Some of the things that raise our vibrations are just simply going for a walk in the grass barefoot, gardening, doing art, focusing on spiritual health as well as we focus on our, you know, physical health. So spiritual health is just as important. You have to get your mind right, your spirit right. Everything needs to be in alignment for you to have perfect health and wealth. And wealth is not just physical money. Wealth is not just physical health. Wealth is also spiritual health. And that's just something that I want to introduce to my Earth family, which is humans, black, white, brown, yellow, whatever color you may be. I want to introduce to you Reiki healing through art, and just, this is something new that Spirit gave me. And I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you consider it, and I hope you consider using me. If you don't consider using me, but you find it cool and interesting, you can go down to the art store or anywhere and purchase the items you need and just do it for yourself. It is so healing. It is so rejuvenating, and it raises your vibrational energy. Viewer discretion is advised. This is an educational video that contains real events that may trigger some viewers. This video is for educational purposes and to raise awareness about domestic violence. This domestic violence event took place on November 5th, 2015. If you are sensitive to these type of issues, I'm going to ask that you click off the video now. But what you're going to see in the upcoming video is domestic violence caught on tape. Domestic abuse is called domestic violence or intimate partner violence. It can be defined as a pattern of behavior in any relationship that is used to gain or maintain power and control over an intimate partner. Abuse is physical, sexual, emotional, economic, psychological, and or includes actions or threats or acts of violence to influence another person's behavior. This includes behaviors that frightens, intimidates, terrorize, manipulate, hurt, humiliate, blame, injure, or wound someone. Domestic abuse can happen to anyone of any age, race, sex, orientation, religion, or gender. It can occur within any range of relationship, including couples who are married, living together, or dating. Domestic violence affects people of all socioeconomic backgrounds and educational levels. As we can see, the abuser walks in and he sees a woman who was later identified as his child's mother, and they are no longer in a relationship. He immediately begins to brutally attack, kick, and beat her with a steel iron. She was unable to defend herself. She was unable to fight him off. Clearly, he was trying to control, humiliate, manipulate, intimidate. I mean, all of the whole definition of domestic violence or intimate partner violence is going on here. They're no longer in a relationship, but he's still trying to control her life. He's saying you can't go on a date, you can't do this, you can't do nothing. Although they're no longer together. Actually, in my opinion, when you watch this video, he's going to intimidate her into leaving with him. And in my opinion, that's kidnapping as well. Abusers repeatedly go to extremes to prevent a victim from leaving. In fact, leaving an abuser is the most dangerous time for a victim of domestic violence. One study found in interviews with men who have killed their wives that either threats of separation by their partner or actual separations were most often the reason of the event that led to their murder. I want to chime in here, and you can see not many people are coming to her rescue, but you see this brave woman in the white hat take a risk with her life, and she attempts to step in and stop this man with this wrought iron from beating this woman. She may have well saved this woman's life by stepping up and stepping in. Studies have shown that 20% of homicide victims are families of the person being abused or the person that stepped in to help. So I just want to let you keep that in mind, that the best thing to do is call the authorities, call 911 if you see something happening. So we're going to continue watching this video, and I'm going to break it down. You're going to see him use intimidation tactics on his victim. He also used intimidation tactics on the woman that was attempting to help her. He threatened to beat her as well. And now he is basically forcing her, kidnapping her to go with him. But I want you to note that in the beginning of the video, he was brought there by another woman. And I just want to say to people, it's all fun and games to bring somebody, to catch somebody doing something, or to bring somebody to, I know where your girlfriend is, until somebody ends up dead. I don't think it's a good thing to promote violence, to bring somebody to beat somebody, because that may lead to a death. And this guy, you can see, he's a classic abuser, classic intimidation, classic putting fear in this woman, and even with his mannerisms. And so I just want to raise awareness on domestic violence. These people are not in a relationship. She's just the mother of his child. They're broken up. She moved on with her life. She was on another date. The most dangerous time for a woman is when she is leaving or have recently left her abuser. You're at very high risk for being murdered. Be careful, ladies. If you need help, you can call a toll-free number, and it's national and it's free, 800-799-SAFE.